So hi, hey everyone. First off, excuse my face, my hair, and everything. I know I look gross, um, but I guess I have come to a point where I just really want to jump into something that I'm truly passionate about, and I don't care if I look horrible or if I look good or what. I think what's important is for me to share what I always wanted to share with everyone. And I've been holding this for such a long time. First is because I'm always afraid. I'm afraid that I might get judged. I'm afraid that um I won't get accepted. But then I realize, well, that's actually the point of where I'm passionate about, not really minding other people, because people would always have something to say negative towards you. If you're thin, they would say, oh, you're too thin. If you're have a bit of a weight, they'd say, oh, you're fat. If you're white, they say, oh, she's just white, there's nothing special about her. And then if she's colored, you'd say, oh, she has dark skin, she's gross, she looks dirty. Whatever it is that you do, people will always have something to say. And I have to remind myself that that has to stop. That has to literally stop. Not just from people, from my surroundings, from your surroundings. But I realized that first critic, that very critique one, is actually me. And it's inside of you too. We tend to critique ourselves before other people critique us. We tend to overthink and analyze too many unimportant things because we feel that someone would say something. But the truth is, we're the first one to actually bash ourselves. And that's funny because we thought, or I personally thought all along that it's just, an external factor. But then I realized, no, it's just not. It is also internal. Until you befriend with your inner critique, not silence it, but understand what it's trying to tell you. Listen to it and pay attention to what it's trying to tell you. You'd be able to understand that ha- your critique, your inner self, is just trying to heal you. Sometimes when we tell ourselves and we look ourselves in the mirror, oh, I'm not beautiful enough. Maybe if I have fair skin, maybe I may be beautiful. I will get definitely beautiful. But then once we reach to that point, and then we would say, oh, I'm still not pretty enough. Even if I already have a fair skin, I wish I am tan or I'm colored. I maybe if I have tan skin, I would be beautiful. And I came to that point. I didn't like my skin, and so I try to understand, like, what are you trying to tell me? I try to analyze what's going on in my head and what it's trying to teach me. And that the truth is, it's trying to teach me how to love myself, not to expect the love from outside environment, family. Those are factors that would come along. But the very first person that should love you more than anyone else is yourself. So I'd like to ask this question to you guys. Do you really love yourself? Or are you your biggest basher? Are you the first person to look at yourself in a mirror and tell yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not skinny enough. I don't have the hourglass type of body. I'm not tall enough. Maybe you should start telling yourself, I am more than enough. It's a start. And for me, I make sure that I always tell that to myself. I actually tell three things every day to myself, and it changed a lot. It changed a lot. And um, a lot of people call it affirmation, and I do call it affirmation too. Some people call it boosting your self confidence, trying to stuff or kind of stuff. Um, so I say three things, and I even wrote it down in a piece of paper because I wanted to make sure I would be able to remember it the first couple of days I was doing it. So the three things that I constantly tell myself every effing day. First, I'm more than enough. Second, I am destined for great things. And third, I can do anything I set my mind to. Three simple things. And at first, I thought it wouldn't matter. But then, as I do it every day, look at myself in the mirror and tell myself those things, I started to believe in that. And then I started to do something more than I could do because I know that I am destined for great things. And I am more than enough. And I can do anything I set my mind to. And so I decided to stop procrastinating and just stop being afraid and share my thoughts to everyone. And I'm truly passionate about mental health and really helping other people understand what is going on in their head. I have been through a lot of traumas in my entire life. Yes, in my entire life. Like since I was young, I've been through a lot. If you know my story, you wouldn't believe. A lot of people didn't believe what I've gone through. But the thing is, I had to heal from that trauma and understand what was the lesson, what are the lessons that it taught me, and look at myself or look at me 10 years ago, 20 years ago, nine, like what was I? Where was I? What was I doing? And how much growth was I able to achieve? And then I start asking myself, do I want to stop here or do I want to progress more? So I kind of like a declaration. I don't know why I've thought of that, but it's kind of like a declaration for me to share to everyone. But starting today, I am stopping my procrastination and decided to really be out there, to really speak my mind and share to everyone and really reach out to everyone who are struggling with traumas. You can do it. A lot of people have done it, and you can do it too. I know it will take a lot of steps. It would take a lot of effort and pain and growth. But without these things, you wouldn't truly know who the fuck you are. Yeah, let me say that. But yeah, so I used to be afraid of a lot of things, but not anymore. Not anymore. So I'm encouraging you. And uh, this is day one of me sharing my thoughts and giving my random thoughts to all of you. Much love and appreciation, everyone. Blessed be. Bye.